It's like, what the? If you show this to the Wright brothers from 1903, dude. Across the oceans, of course, there are traffic paths, right, where you're more likely to find them than in other paths because there's either no destination there or the Great Circle route doesn't favor it. But you look at how often, every single day, the sky, the airspace is crisscrossed by way more commercial carriers than military vehicles. And I'm thinking you'd have an encounter with something that was not a fuzzy object that no one can describe. They would photograph something through the cockpit window. I mean, why not? You'd see something.
There was a recent sighting by a bunch of American Airlines pilots, by two, I should say, not a bunch of.
Yeah, it can happen. Again, you get the more. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, but was it detailed? Did you have?
If you had a guess, if you had a bet, like if you had a pile of money, and you have to put it on green for aliens or red for horse shit, where are you putting your money?
You're forcing a binary decision here.
I am.
Yeah,
We're playing roulette.
but I wouldn't call it horseshit. I would say not aliens.
Not aliens.
Right.
I don't think there's things in most of those crafts, but I think those crafts are some kind of drone, and I'm not convinced that they're from another planet.
But they sure. I don't have.
But I
don't have a problem with that. And if you, by the way, if this thing that they see out the window, okay, and they don't get a good photo, or it's still fuzzy, or it's still a light in the sky, and I'm saying, okay, I'm not yet convinced, but it's something. Fine, go invest resources to figure it out, especially if you think it's a security risk. If you want to believe it's aliens, I'm not. If they didn't want us to see them, you would never see them. I'm pretty sure. If they had enough technology to cross the vacuum of space to reach us, that you wouldn't even know they were there.
I agree.
You just would have no idea.
Perhaps the way that they slowly integrate into our consciousness, into our acceptance of their existence, is a trickle effect.
Okay.
Every now and then we see a video.
Now think of the hubris of us saying this advanced civilization of aliens who can cross the gaps of space are interested in us and our gonads, and they want to paint circles in our crops. That's kind of weird, I would think.
Okay, I hate this argument.
I just think it's a little weird.
To tell you,
I don't think we're that interesting.
I think we're really fucking interesting. I think
we
can nuke the entire planet many times over, and yet we don't. We did it once in 1947. We bullshit each other constantly. We spew out propaganda. We have this bizarre ritual where every 4 years we pick a leader based on a popularity contest.
Who you want to have beer with.
We're constantly involved in murder and rape and genocide all over the world. We choose what things to pay attention to, what not to pay attention to. We celebrate people who pretend to be heroes in films and television, and we barely know scientists who win Nobel Prizes. We're fucking fascinating. We're the weirdest things.
To whom?
The weirdest things. Listen, if you studied us, if you were from another planet filled with things like us, like there was another planet of us, and we found a planet doing the exact same kind of nonsense that we do somewhere else, we would be riveted.
Here's how I think about another planet. All right, if I can share this. This is a little deep. If you're ready for that.
Please.
Okay. So, whether you are vegetarian or omnivore or carnivore, you must kill something that was alive to survive. Okay?
Yes.